Hey, what's up guys, this is What a Geek. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Sammun-Mak's The Tomb of Sammun-Mak. We are still in the tomb in the second reel. Now it's time to get things done of the game thingamajig. In order to do anything more in the second reel, or at least with those glowing blocks, we should head back to the Sphinx challenge reel to ask the mole woman about the reverse curses. Hi.
What can I do for you, my good buddy?
Bat, hand.
Just on a hypothetical, what would it mean if I found an inscription with a bat and 3 hands?
Ah, you've discovered the reverse curse.
What's the reverse curse?
Handa. That's the universal undo code in Egyptian magic. It negates any spell that come before.
Interesting.
As for bat, you know that's the Wumpire curse.
Right.
You're not giving Wumpire reverse curse to foul elf, are you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Nope.
Keep on cursing.
Okie dokie.
So now we know that 3 hands means that it'll stop a curse. We don't have them in our inventory here, but in the second reel we picked up the building blocks from Grandpa Mole, and those had hands on them.
Want to skip ahead to the good part?
So, guess what we're doing? We can activate the trip plate here. And then we're put back up here. And the Guardians are now forever stuck like this. So let's just shimmy along the backs of them. We can't sprint on top of these, but yeah. Do 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 do. Whoop.
Hey, we're the meat-based version of us again.
Now, to scramble this security spell. Great. They're welded in place.
They had welders in ancient Egypt? Okie dokie. Take them out and put them in.
It's a perfectly fine protection spell, but I think we can improve it. Now that's an inscription.
Whoa.
What's all the commotion? Did I cast that protection spell, or didn't I? Can't remember. Well, no harm in giving it another shot.
And since the 3 hands, the Hunda are there, instead of casting the regular curse, it's the reverse curse. And Grandpa Mole's none the wiser. Ta-da! This old charlatan's still got some tricks up his
No
sleeve.
moles in sight. Stone Guardian guys, otherwise occupied.
Unbreakable spell of protection, broken.
Nothing standing between us and that toy box but air. Come on, little buddy, let's go get it.
And now we're back to where we left off on the third reel, at the start of the third
I think this
reel.
is where we came in.
I'm experiencing a newfound sense of respect for our forebears, Sam.
I know how you feel, little buddy. Say what you will about our gene pool, it did manage to produce a couple of winners.
You hear that? You guys are winners!
Factor out the squalid death in a dirty boiler room.
Alright, so now we can't go back into the second reel to do anything. So let's continue on with the third reel. Because, as I've said multiple times, we still can't do anything with the first. Now what we're going to want to do for this part is go find... what's-his-face? The mole man. Benny, that's his name. And we're going to get cursed by him. Right. Do the same thing you did in the tomb. Basically, make it sound like Nefertiti's after your heart, or something along those lines.
Tell him the secret, Dad.
Nefertiti, no!
What? I ain't say anything!
I guess you can't do that yet. Alright, well we got the note, so we can blackmail her with that. Actually, maybe we have to do some dialogue first.
Hey, remember us?
Of course.
Bit more trial and error, just give me a minute. Sex or Jexo?
So, I hear you throw a mean curse.
But don't worry. I only use the curse on fellows she has a crush on. And, well, I don't mean to be cruel, but you're hardly her type.
Okie doke.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
Now let's see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to go do something else. There we go.
I love you, do you hear? I love you!
Still? Well then I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to hit you again with the old Sexo Rejexo X. Until the curse wears off, the very sound of your voice will repulse the opposite sex.
Oh no, I feel repulsive.
Hi there.
Now, if you haven't done anything prior, well, not really prior to, but if you haven't done anything leading up to this part of the quest, it's going to be a race against time, really. Because what you're going to have to do is find a baby Amelia Earhart on the train again, and give her to the elves, which we haven't talked to yet. Or who we haven't talked to yet. The elves are in the process of making a toy, but they need a kid to test it.
Hello, boss. We was only... It ain't him. Just them 2 months from New York. Yeah?
Kringle wants to see you.
Kringle wants to see you.
What can I do? I can't leave now. None of us can go nowhere till our secret project is complete.
Secret project?
I'm obviously supposed to ask you about this secret project.
I ain't authorized to talk about it. You'll have to talk to the project manager. Hey, Slushy!
He looks familiar.
What's up, dog?
You're a vampire.
You okay, Slushy?
You're looking kind of pale, dude.
Yeah, so they tell me. I guess I got bit by something or other. No pain, though. Matter of fact, I never felt better.
Alright, if you keep going down that tree, you're just gonna say, you're a vampire. Vampire. Slushy equals vampire. Seriously, you're a vampire. Anyway, secret project.
What's this secret project everybody's talking about?
It's a new toy. Oh, boy, what a toy. This baby'll have old man Kringle turning backflips once we spring it on him. Just putting the finishing touches on it now.
Can you give us a sneak peek?
We ain't letting the cat out of the bag, not yet. Gotta get it kid-tested first, to make absolutely certain we got a winner.
We can get you a kid.
Wait right there. I've got the perfect kid for you.
Yeah? That's fantastic, pal. Send him over.
Alright, now head over to baby Amelia Earhart's room. I hope the curse didn't just wear off.
Okay, boys, cut to the punchline.
It's playtime.
Meow. Yeah, got rid of her for good. We did? Ah, shoot.
Really liked it then?
Liked it? I adored it. Haven't had that much fun in ages. Made me feel like a 16-month-old again.
Hot dog, that's just what we was hoping to hear. Thanks, kid.
Revelatory. Positively revelatory. I dare say that toy has changed the course of my entire life. It's a model biplane.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okie doke, now we know what the toy idea is. We can actually go do stuff in Reel 1 for the first time in three videos.
Should we go back to the earlier reel?
Stop hinting at things. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Back in Little Arctic Circle. Hey, Slushy.
Look, it's Joe. Toy store's closed for the day, gentlemen. To use, anyhow.
Toy concept.
We've got a toy idea that'll knock your stripy socks off.
Lay it on us. If it's as good as you say, we'll happily hand this can of nuts over to you.
Hey, this is a new one.
Point-and-click adventure games.
You gotta be kidding.
I don't get tired of that.
It's a toy biplane.
He's on to something there. Air travel's the latest thing.
It can't miss. Snowcone, get the boys working on a prototype. Post haste. I'll spring it on the boss when he's good and jollied up on milk and cookies. It's a cinch he'll give us the old ho-ho-ho.
Raises all around.
And you don't mind giving us that can?
Oh, that. Love to, Mac, but, me friend here's sort of attached to it.
Yeah, it's like it's part of him.
What do you say we remove some parts from some elves?
After you.
Do it, do it.
Ow!
Oh, rated E for everyone.
What's that stuff that comes out of them when they splatter?
Not sure. People use it to thicken eggnog.
Huh. Well, we have the can of nuts now. We finally have the can of nuts. We've never used it before. Okay, let's go back to the theater. And do things. For the first time and forever.
Who can penetrate the gate of the Sphinx?
Hey, didn't he steal this shtick from Miss Lizzie and her boisterous barmaids?
I don't think so. This act doesn't have a chance.
If at first you don't succeed, place your
Stop
offer
interrupting
in the
each
divine
other.
Nostrils.
Alright, offer the cookies into the nostrils.
May the divine odor of chocolate chips prove pleasing to thy nasal cavities.
And now I can read those.
Very good. You have passed the first threshold. Now, recite the words of the inscription.
Foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird.
Foot, snake, squeagle, squeagle, bird.
Haw. And now for this part, the
Well
tongue is going
done,
to
my
retract.
friends. Now, there's only one barrier between yourselves and ultimate victory.
You chattering little ice monkey! If those two chuckleheads beat us to the prize!
Don't worry about it, boss. Oh, so they got lucky on the password. Luck ain't gonna get them through that gate.
Okay, we're going to have to get under that, and the tongue is going to retract, so pull out the can of nuts and use them. Swing. Ta-da!
You've done it! You have beaten the challenge of the Sphinx! You are the gifted one I have been searching for.
I'm the gifted one.
I'm his manager.
No matter, I've got tickets for both of you. Tomorrow morning, you set off for sunny Egypt aboard the Disorient Express.
Gee, thanks.
I may weep with gratitude.
But that's not all. An even more fabulous prize awaits you, and another challenge should you choose to accept it. I charge you with the task of delving into the actual tomb of Sammun-Mak and recovering the legendary Devil's Toy Box.
Is that all?
Say no more. We're on the case.
Time to roll out Plan B.
And reel one is done.
Score one for the great-grandparents.
Yeah, but I bet you Kringle and the elves beat them to the chest.
You're nuts. Don't listen to him, fellas.
Okay. Alright, back to reel 3 to finish things up there. So, we still have Kringle's name to clear and the elves.
Somebody on this
Also,
screen has a toy
Jurgen.
box, and
We'll get rid of Jurgen. Also the elves.
Yeah?
Inspect compartment.
Now that your secret's out, you won't mind if we snoop through your steamer trunks?
Ah, come on, we got nothing to hide.
Whoop-de-doop. That was quick.
153.5 steamer trunks, but no chest.
A lot of chest nuts, though.
That's a joke on how the elf would say there's 153.5 elves working in there. So there's a half-elf working in there. He's half-human, half-elf. Slushy.
Let me talk to Slushy.
Now we're gonna want him to tell him that Kringle wants him so he can go see him. He's a vampire and Jurgen's right outside over there, so...
Kringle wants to see you.
Ah, great, 'cause I want to see him. Can't wait to see the look on his face when I tell him all about our new toy biplane.
And...
Don't bite me! Don't bite me!
Well, what did he think?
Who?
Kringle, about the toy.
Oh, right. Matter of fact, I never made it to his compartment. I got caught up in some personal business along the way. Yeah.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Okay, so now we know the elves are innocent. They don't have the toy box. Once we come in here... Jurgen's a vampire.
Yes?
You've changed.
You're looking a little peaked.
I know! I have become a vampire! A horrible creature of the night, feared and loathed by all!
Ah, cheer up, Jurgen. You were loathed by all before you became a vampire.
And with that, let's go raid your room.
Stay out of the sun.
Yes, your concern is so touching.
Bye now. We're gonna get to Kringle in just a bit. So we know the moles are innocent, and we know the elves are innocent. All we need to really do is clear Jurgen's name and Kringle's name, and then we'll find out who actually stole the toy box.
Nobody home.
So as far as we know, it's one of those two.
Shall we?
Yes, let's shall.
Oh, no, you don't! Oh, garlic! Crosses! My own protective talismans are keeping me away! Oh, the bitter irony of it all! Curses!
Curses indeed!
Stop! Get your filthy hands off that toy box! It's not for the likes of you! It's
empty.
What?
The trunk is empty.
No!
Well?
I have failed you, Yogg-Sothoth, but you will be avenged!
You know, even for a vampire, he's a weirdo.
So Jurgen...
Look, Samuth, cookie crumbs!
Aha! Cookie crumbs. So we know that Jurgen had it, but there are cookie crumbs in front of the trunk. And before we go confront Kringle, there's one more thing we need to do. We have a glass, and we know that Kringle's got an addiction to cookies and milk. We have the cookies, we just don't have the milk.
Hi there.
We gotta get uncursed first, I guess. Hi.
Hey, remember us?
Of course.
Your daughter.
When we told you that your daughter loves us?
We meant to say she loathes us.
You're darn right I loathe you.
Simple semantical mix-up.
Oh, so, could you remove the hex?
Sure.
Your daughter.
After all we've been through together in Real 2, I feel I can speak freely.
Yes?
I'm sorry to report that your daughter is harboring a massive crush.
On whom?
Alright, let's tell him on Jurgen.
On that Jurgen guy.
Ah! Tell me another!
He still doesn't believe us.
Keep riding the rails, Mr. Molman.
Okay.
1 second. Pull out the note. Give it to Benny.
As a responsible adult... As a responsible adult, I feel it's my duty to give you this.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Huh? My dearest Jurgen? Dewy young moleskin? Long pale fingers? Nefertiti!
Dad! We're in love!
You are not!
I hope I am not interrupting anything.
Debaucher, cradle robber, despoiler of innocence!
Perhaps this is a bad time.
I curse you!
No!
Whatever.
You've ruined my life again!
You'll survive.
Yeah? Survive this!
Uh-oh. Well, Sam is alright. Oh, heifer.
The whole scene hex.
Well, hope you don't mind.
I don't like this any better than you do, little buddy. Nature's miracle.
The guy who discovered milk.
Keep working at it.
What was he doing with that cow? That joke's old, but hey. Alright, now to go confront Kringle. Can we go through the door? Okay, there we go. Hey, Kringle. Guess who? Alright. Drop him some milk.
Kringle likes milk.
Drop him the cookies that you took from him at the beginning.
Kringle likes cookies.
Now, knock on his door.
Christmas Eve.
Sounds like Kringle.
What do you want? I'm busy in here.
Room service.
Room service.
For the love of Blitzen, it's about damn time. Yeah, hold on a minute.
Alright, now hide in the can of nuts. You wouldn't think this would come in use so often, but it does.
cookies and milk, and they threw in a free can of nuts to make up for the inconvenience. You're bad for me, you naughty little snacks. But you go down so good. What the holly berries?
He's out cold.
Alright, let's get the toy box back.
It's empty.
What?
What? You mean I gave up my precious milk for nothing?
Wait a minute, there's a note.
The Elder Gods have been avenged.
God, who could have written this?
Who indeed?
My word. I've been double-crossed! Out, damn you, out!
Ouchie.
Well, that's the lot of them, little buddy. We've cleared every name on the list.
Except one.
Wait.
I must admit, you had me fooled, Samuth. Always so concerned about the missing toy box.
Of
and the way you were
course.
always slipping off for a smoke break.
I never slipped off for a...
Grand Central Station, now arriving at Grand Central Station, New York, New York.
What's that? Baby
Amelia
What?
Earhart?
Yes, baby Amelia Earhart. Little baby Amelia Earhart, not worth bothering with, not good enough to play with the big boys. Oh no, she's just a woman. Well, it appears this insignificant female has beat quite a few of the big boys at their own game, and now she's going home with all the toys.
When did I get
Left
cursed?
scratching their heads, wondering what hit them.
Grand Central Station!
Any last words before we part?
Yeah, when did I get cursed?
Get lost.
Meow.
Kind of anticlimactic for a boss fight.
I thought it was exciting. Let's take this toy box and skedaddle, little pal. We've got an appointment with Monsieur Paperweight.
And Reel 3 is over. Well, since we've come this far.
No final embrace, no slow fade, no interminable credit sequence with cheesy pop cover of the title tune?
No, it ain't over yet, little buddy. We've still got the most important reel to go, remember? I think the story's about to come to a head. And speaking of coming to a head, I need to duck out for a minute. Don't you start the last reel without me.
Nah. Doink.
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, fresh from the triumphant tour of Lower Middle Egypt, the scourge of the mole people, treasure finders extraordinaire. Please welcome Sammuth and Maximus.
Hi, folks. We didn't mean to interrupt the show. Here's that toy box you wanted. We'll be on our way.
Just as soon as you cough up our prize.
Of course. But before I hand out the big reward, perhaps I can coax our intrepid adventurers into telling us a bit about their grand adventure.
Not much to it, really.
We came, we saw, we conquered. Hand over the loot.
So modest. No, I'm afraid my audience wants all the gory details. Don't you, friends? So tell me, Sammuth and Maximus, to begin with, how was it you were able to pass through the mouth of the Sphinx?
Now, all these are bogus answers except for whichever one actually answers the question, which is, in this case, the magical can of nuts. You only unlock these answers after performing the task, and all these tasks happen at the end of each reel. So, yeah.
After we got the can of nuts back from the elves, my little buddy and I squished into it and rode the Sphinx's tongue through the gate.
An astounding story, all the more convincing for being implausible.
Now do we get our...
However, once inside the tomb of Sammun-Mak, you were faced with many more dangers. Magic spells, deadly traps, bloodthirsty mole men. However did you manage to beat the odds and secure the Devil's Toy Box?
We stayed vague.
Cleverly noting that Grandpa Mole took his cues from a hieroglyphic inscription, we turned ourselves into bas-relief tomb carvings, shuffled over to the marquee where the inscription was located, and added additional glyphs which had the effect of reversing the spell.
And also we got eaten and spit up by an asp.
What a strange and compelling, if convoluted, story. Audience, give them a hand for what they've been through.
Stock sound effects, stock laughter.
And the adventure does not end there. I'm told that you two were victims of a brazen daytime heist on the train ride back from Egypt. Can you tell the audience how you managed to thwart the thief and recover the treasure?
Plot twist.
The robbery was committed by none other than that irrepressible scamp, baby Amelia Earhart.
She almost got away with it, but we were a little too tough for her.
A resourceful duo, don't you agree?
That's nice. Now how about that reward?
Fear not, my talented little lagomorph. You will receive your reward, right?
No. Well then. Aww. That's cute. Wait.
My dear Maximus, you have been chosen to play the starring role in the greatest spectacle of the age. The summoning of Yog-Sagoth.
Of who?
The hell I have! Where's Sammun?
Yog-Sagoth, most terrible of the ancient ones, banished from this earthly plane for 6 long millennia. But you, with your extraordinary psychic gift, you will intone the words to bring him from the realm of darkness into the light.
Whoa!
The hell I will!
Yes,
well,
the hell you will. If you refuse to play your role, a certain friend of yours will meet an unfortunate demise.
Sammun!
An unfortunate demise in a vat of flesh-eating ants.
Yikes!
But are you sure this role is me?
You are the one with the gift. Which reminds me.
What did... No.
Can't have you pulling any funny business.
All right then, let's get it over with. Cue up the entrance music.
Yog-Sagoth, primal prince of chaotic night, descend to us through the writhing wastes of utter darkness. We summon thee with the deathless words from the Book of Abominations. Now you say, Umque onine, the other ways Einfei.
That's pig Latin. Don't say it because it's actually a game over. Not a game over, but you're gonna have to start over. Stall for time.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. What's my motivation supposed to be?
Abject fear.
Right.
And now we're playing as Sam. Take out the newspaper. I don't know if you can reach it yet, but... Oh yeah, you can. Alright, so now you have a burning torch. Go ahead and light this on... Was it this on fire? Yeah. Alright, now I think you gotta just throw cookies in there.
This is where my skee-ball expertise pays off.
Charlie, am I glad to see?
Alright. Now switch back over to Max. How do you do that?
Now you say,
yeah, there you go.
Umque onine, the other ways Einfei.
Trick paperweight.
I see him! There he is, in the chest!
Yog-Sagoth?
Tentacles, glowing red eyes. Yep, gotta be him. Shorter than I expected him to be.
Let me see. Where?
No! Die!
Look close.
Alright, now that we got the ventriloquist dummy back. By the way, I like that stash on you. If he looks up. Please look up. Look up. Look up. Okay, you saw it right there.
Umque onine, the other ways Einfei.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! No! Basically, we just served paperweight as a sacrifice.
Well, that was impressively grotesque.
We certainly gave the audience their money's worth, wouldn't you say, folks?
And there was no one there.
What about this thing?
Oh, that's right. Can't have the Devil's Toy Box falling into any other villainous hands.
Where should we stash it?
Fellas, I appreciate your thinking of us, but we don't do that old world hocus pocus anymore. I got a nice dry cleaning business, and Nefertiti's going to school for...
Dad! I told you! It isn't Nefertiti anymore! It's Bubbles.
Sorry we can't help you, but you see how it is.
Yeah, we see how it is. Come on, Maximus.
Boy, America sure has changed these guys. I hardly recognize them. Look, Samuth, they even slice their cucumbers lengthwise.
What? Nicht kann diese Duse Fiesel einzufällen.
Oh,
It is
no.
true. Papa, have we fallen so far? We have forgotten our heritage. We have forgotten we are moles.
Okay, we'll take the toy chest back.
Great. Keep us posted if...
But you've got to help us guard it.
You will live here in this boiler room with us. There's plenty of space.
How about we compromise? Our kids will open an office in the building and help you keep an eye on the chest.
We've got kids?
Huh.
Shut up, Maximus.
Okay.
It's a deal. Now let's see. We'd better cast that spell of protection to keep it safe.
Let me do it, Dad!
Stand over there so you don't get zapped by the magic.
Wouldn't want to do that.
I bet Maximus is going to do
How
something.
does it go again?
The Holstein hex! You're not turning me into no cow!
Maximus!
God damn it!
You know, there's a great basement apartment opening up on 83rd Street. 2 bedrooms, built-in washer-dryer.
The end, question mark. Or ellipsis, question mark.
2 skeletons, 4 mouldering reels of film, and 1 buried toy box. A century-old story, now forgotten in the sub-basement of history. But the past has a disconcerting tendency to claw through the freshly laid sod of the present and wrap its cadaverous fingers around the entrails of the future.
Well, that took longer than expected. The restroom in the train station was closed, so I had to... Hey! You watched the ending without me, didn't you, you malevolent little fiend? So tell me, what was the big final act twist? Samuth and Maximus dragged underground by sex-crazed anarchist sewer rats? Come on, little buddy, don't keep me in suspense. Obviously, the story was moving towards some mind-boggling final twist. So what was it? Max, what's wrong with... you? Little buddy?
That's creepy.
Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. The ride is about to get twisty.
Ba-da. Alright, and that was the end of episode 2 of season 3 of Sammun-Mak. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This part of the episode series, the jigger. This video, rather. It went on for a lot longer than I expected it to. I didn't really want to stop, or I didn't really want to continue through the paperweight section, but it kind of threw me in there, and I guess I figured, you know what, just go with it, finish it off. So that explains why it's about... I don't even know how long I've been recording for, I can't really see it, but I'm assuming about half an hour to 40 minutes. But yeah, I liked this episode. The puzzles weren't completely obvious, and they weren't like completely difficult to figure out either. In the penal zone, I had to look up what to do once, I believe. And this one I didn't have to do that. I guess it's because I already got used to the penal zone and how it acted the puzzles out. But yeah, the puzzles in this one were clever, the dialogue was funny, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the 3rd episode. Because, if you don't know already, I'm going through these pretty much completely blind. I have no knowledge of the games beforehand, or the the seasons of Sammun-Maks that occurred before this, nor do I have any knowledge of the episodes following these. So yeah, these are all pretty much completely blind. Unlike my SBCG4 AP Let's Play, where I knew what I was doing way before I started Let's Playing it. Thank you. Special thanks to you. Yay! Alright, hopefully you enjoyed. This is What a Geek, and I'll see you guys later.